working lately, but behind closed doors I'm a fool for your love. But behind closed doors I'm a fool for your love.
This is the local group ride Tuesday morning in Scottsdale, Paradise Valley, I guess. And this is Gainey, Tuesday morning. Thursday morning, Gainey takes a different route, heads out north, does some climbs. I'll bring you some of that as well. But for now, we're heading into a little climb here, commonly referred to on the Stravas as Hummingbird. You can kind of sequence a couple things together, and it gives it a little elevation, gives you, you know, one of the longer climbs that you can get right in the city here. So we head through these neighborhoods, beautiful neighborhoods, houses in the $4, $5, $6, $10, $20 million range, and we are just degenerates, and we're just pedaling our bicycles through the streets of these beautiful houses. Anyway, yeah, I have another video up of this Gainey last Tuesday or 2 Tuesdays ago. And you can kind of go back and look at how much fitness I've put together in a couple weeks. My power numbers are up. This is the hardest I've ever gone up this climb, power-wise. This is not my best time. What you'll notice, well, I don't know how long you've been riding, but if you look at power numbers versus your overall times on Strava, high power doesn't always equate to your best time. Obviously, if you're riding wheels and the wind's with you or whatever the case may be, that's going to affect your time as well. But this is my highest average power for this entire climb. I think I did 352 for the entire climb. And I did much better than last Tuesday, or was it 2 Tuesdays ago when I posted that video. You can go watch the difference in myself and in my power. I do a better job of holding wheels, jumping wheels. And you saw we just made the hard right turn for the last little climb here. And this is usually where you're feeling it, your legs are starting to cramp, lactic acid build up, trying to spin. You see I'm doing 97 RPM here. Cadencing that's about as high as I want to be. I get to 110 here for a second, 111, I need to back down, or my heart rate spikes and I can't control it. So I try to stay at like 95 to 105. Sometimes you see my cadence drop. That's as I get out of saddle. I like to let my heart rate come back, get out of saddle, and stand up. That's a good little tip for brand new people. Change up your heart rate versus your the pain in your legs. You know, when you stand up, like right now I'm doing 500 watts out of saddle, 550 watts. I just attack these guys. Miles is up the road here. See little Miles way out there, the little speck? That's Miles. Hey, Miles. He attacked and nobody could touch him over this climb. Yeah, he's small. What can I say? But when you're out of saddle and you're, you know, low cadence and you're just grinding, it's gonna blow out your legs quicker. So you kind of gotta alternate depending on how long the climb is. I try to keep my heart rate in check and try to keep my legs, you know, in check. It's just a balance of the two. And obviously these guys here are better at balancing the two, or they've been doing it longer, or both. But I managed to scrape together a little last effort here. This is a little steep section here, 13%. You can see on the grade there. It gets pretty steep, and you're already tired. You kind of just got to stand up and punch this in the face. And I try my best, and my best isn't good enough. So about 5 people right away from me. I end up 6 over this climb.
Behind closed doors, I'm a fool for your love.
Okay, so here we go again. This is the sprint coming up on Gainey Tuesday morning. This is the one that we don't have a weekly crit series in the valley. So, I mean, this is as close to weekly crit as we get. And people are like, well, it's not a race, it's a training ride. You know, I'll tell you, if you're at the front at the end of this, it feels like a fucking race. I've actually never raced, but I mean, everyone around me seems pretty serious. You know, try to tell these guys it's not a race. So anyway, I shuffle my way to the front. I start moving my way up through this big group. Kind of wanted to show the size of the group. I'm near the front now, and kind of just biding my time. We're still a little early on. I have plenty of time to go. Picking who's hot, who's not. The guy in the black here that's in front of me is just jamming. He's on a cross bike. He's got like a 46 front chainring, so I know that he's not going to sprint. I don't really know what he's doing. I guess he's just getting some work in. That's great, but he's kind of all over the place, and he ends up, taking a hard pull, but he doesn't have the gearing to do anything with it, and I don't think I've seen him sprint anyway. So there he goes off on his little tangent, and that kind of fires up a few guys. I don't go. I try to let somebody else get this, and I do. That's Stephen Huey right there, the big guy in the white. He goes after that wheel. He thinks there might be something there. There is nothing there. We know he doesn't have gearing. Now, up the right, Miles goes because he thinks something started, and that's actually Miles' undoing. He went way too early. We haven't made the little curve to the right here, but I don't realize that at the time, and I'm thinking, okay, here we go. We're going to sprint now. I have a pretty good wheel, and then I see this. Miles, he kicks again. I see it, it happens real time. Boom, he kicks. I'm thinking he's kicking for the sprint. I know he's got that snappy, fast, quick sprint, and the big guy in front of me doesn't. So my thought is I have to go now. I go right, which was a mistake. I should have stayed on Steven's wheel. I let it go. Miles runs out of steam. I have to let off the gas completely, as you see here. I am, 36 RPM, 105 power. I let off completely, and then I restart my sprint, and I go around the guy in the yellow, but I can't get big Huey, and he just tanks along here. Chug, chug, chug. I'm dying, and boom. That's it. So there you have it. That was Hummingbird on Gainey Tuesday, followed by that Lafayette sprint. Stephen Huey took it this time. Nice job, Big Steven. I should have grabbed your wheel sooner. I'm going to get a haircut now. It's still Tuesday. Wearing a hat because my hair is awful. You might even see that in this video. Alright guys, here it is. Got a haircut. Very happy with James at Dapper Devil in Old Town Scottsdale. If you're ever in the area and you need a good cut, check them out. I wanted to wrap this video up by saying thank you to everyone out there. I already have, I think, 30 subscribers just about, and it's only been a week. I only have 5 videos up, and you guys have really shown me that you like what I'm doing. So I'm going to keep doing it. I'm going to keep putting up content, and I really appreciate you giving me a subscribe and a like. Let me know what you think in the comments. Thank you.